Hi guys, and welcome back. My name is Tony. If you're new here, I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this 3-year-old wig. So if you're interested, keep on watching the video.
They deserve that whip right there. I deserve to pull up to that big house in my name.
Okay, so starting off with my exhibit braids, I'm going to be using this Got To Be gel to slick down my edges. Whenever you're doing the ball cap method, you want to use anything down to edge control. You can use hairspray, anything that lays down your edges so they're out the way. Now, this is going to be the most reused video you guys are probably going to see because, as you guys can see, this is a very old stocking cap that I had laying around because I didn't have any new ones, but it's all that's going to get cut off anyway. So basically you're going to get a stocking cap. Some people use stockings, and then you're going to cut your ear slots out because this is going to hold that cap in place while you either glue or spray it down. Now I have a new method as to how I do my ball cap method now. I don't use the Got To Be spray anymore because for some reason when I was using a Got To Be spray and then I would apply my wigs, that cap would slip back. So yeah, so moving right along, I'm going to put my foundation on the cap first because I feel like this is the less messiest way. This is the way that I do it because it's less messy. I feel like when I put the foundation on after I glue it down, it gets all muddy and it just gets messy. So I just put my foundation first to get it out the way, and I'm going to be using this Ghost Bond glue to glue down my cap because I feel like since you're already putting glue on your hairline, why not use the glue to actually glue down the cap to your scalp? So, well, not your scalp, but your forehead. And I'm just going to smooth that out. And I didn't use a hair dryer for this video because for some reason I've been liking just letting it air dry because it doesn't take that long, especially if you smooth it out. But I suggest that you use a blow dryer if you are impatient, but I had nothing but time this morning, so I'm just going to let this just air dry. And plus I didn't want the dryer to wake up my son. So after it's dry, you're going to just cut off that extra cap. Now when it comes to putting on wigs that you already previously applied, it's kind of hard to get the application right every time because the wigs lose hair. Sometimes you cut off more lace than you're supposed to. So what I'm going to do right now is just cut off the cap, and then I'm going to go back and put my wig on. This is the wig. I can't tell you how long the hair is because, like I said, this wig is 3 years old and this is like my go-to wig. I can link down below where this hair is from because this hair is really good. Like, for me to have this wig this long is amazing. I actually made this wig out of like a frontal and some bundles. Child, this wig has been through it. I had to re-sew some stuff. I had to re-sew some bands on there. So overall the hair bounces back every time. So before I put on the glue, I am going to wipe my edges with this bow hold hairline protector, and I'm going to put 2 layers on. And as you guys can see, the ball cap is kind of cut out because when I measured my wig, the ball cap was a little bit too far up. Like I said, when you're reapplying wigs, for some reason it's just never the same application. So you want to make sure you measure the ball cap before you put your wig down. So I'm just going to apply 2 layers of glue. I'm only going to show you guys 1 layer, but I do put 2 layers of glue down, and then I go in with a 3rd layer when I actually lay my wig down. But again, you can use hairspray, you can use wig glue, but I feel like when it's time to reapply old wigs, glue is just better because, I don't know, it just helps the wig lay down better. So this is the 3rd application that you guys see right now, and I'm just going to put it in the front because I'm going to actually lay my hair down in sections. So I always do the center and then I do the sides. And again, you want to just lay this glue down, spread it out as thin as possible, and you guys can use a blow dryer. I didn't, but you guys can use a blow dryer. And then I'm just going to just lay my wig down, and I like to use the comb to kind of press it down because I do apply my wig on the cap too. So I want to make sure that wig is secure. So that's what you guys are seeing me do right now, is just applying my wig down. So yeah, so basically I'm just readjusting and making sure that all those little stray away hairs are not underneath the wig. That's another problem that you guys probably will have when you're reapplying the wig, is like all these little flyaway hairs that I didn't lay down or spray down. But once you get your wig laid down, you want to tie this down, which I didn't show you guys that I tied it down, but I actually used a scarf, and I had the scarf on for about maybe like 40 minutes. I had ate breakfast and everything, and then I just came back. So this is me back, and I also parted out some baby hairs just so it won't stick to the back. I don't know how to explain it, but you want to just part out your baby hairs so it can just start molding in that direction that you want it to go. So I'm using my hot comb just to flatten out my wig a little bit more now that it's on and secure. So that's that. So you guys are going to see me go through the wig with my hot comb a few times, because I like my wig to be really flat, so I go over it multiple times. The first time I go over it with no product, and then you guys are going to see me use my little hair wax stick to like get the flyaways, because the more that you flat iron and put heat on weave, sometimes it just creates static. So I like to tame those little hairs that stick up after I hot comb it. So I'm going to now start on my baby hairs. No, actually, I think I'm just trying to make this side thinner, because the other side was perfect and this side was a little bit thick. And I don't want super thick baby hairs. I am going to do the Arrogant Tay style method. I feel like he has changed the wig game for everybody once that secret got out. I feel like this makes all of the difference. So this is me right now using that wax stick that I told you guys about, and this is just basically for the flyaways. It adds a little sheen to the hair too. So this is, I feel like, a need when you're doing your wig, is to have a wax stick or some type of hair product that's going to tame those flyaways. And then again, I'm just going to go right back through the hair with my hot comb. And now we're going to start on the baby hair. So of course you want to cut down your hair just so you can, curl it and lay it down. You don't know how many times I've put baby hairs into this wig, and for some reason I can never find the baby hairs every time I apply it, so I always put new ones in. So after I cut the baby hairs, I like to curl my hair upward, because I feel like this is the best way to get that feathery baby hair, because when I curl it under, it doesn't look the same. So curling it up like this is going to give you that effect that you want with the baby hairs. And then I go right ahead and I just spray my edge brush with the Got To Be spray. Now sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't lay down the hair like I want to, so I go in with the Got To Be gel, the same gel that you guys saw me use earlier, and I put a little bit on my baby hair. That's what I'm doing right now, because that spray just was taking too long for me. And then I'm just going to use the comb part of my edge brush, and then we're just going to lay these baby hairs down. And I'm also going to add a baby hair in the center. I kind of went crazy with the baby hairs, honestly, but I wanted to try something different. So I did a baby hair in the middle, and then you guys are going to see me do my sideburns too. So the same thing that I did to the sides, I'm going to do to the middle. I'm just going to cut it down and then, curl it and then lay it down with that Got To Be gel. Now, one thing I do have to say is when you're curling your baby hairs with these little small flat irons, please be aware of like your ears, especially when you do your sideburns, because you guys don't know how many times I've touched my ear. I don't know, it's just something about looking in the mirror and trying to curl your hair that it's just weird to me. I don't know how close I am to my body and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of take my time. I don't know if you guys are like me, but definitely be aware when curling your hair, because this side I actually kind of like touched my ear, but I edited it out because I looked crazy. But be aware. But this is basically the finishing touches to doing my wig. I feel like if you guys spend the money on some good quality hair, you guys are able to use the hair for a long time. That's why I think it's important to invest. Now, I know there's some wig companies out here that you guys cannot trust, because I've seen plenty of hair companies that use the same pictures and claim that the hair is theirs and it's not. But just be aware of that. But just to finish the touches on this wig is me adding that black eyeshadow from any palette that you have and then spraying it to lock it in. Then I put concealer in the middle just to sharpen that part a little bit more, because the older your wigs get, you do lose hair in the lace if you don't like take care of it. But I feel like for this wig to be 3 years old, this wig looks great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments, leave them below. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.